Good morning, this is Vaughan Smith at Westcote Bell Pottery in Nova Scotia. I've been asked about my carving technique, so I'm going to do a video on how I carve one of these, but they take so long I'm going to have to do most of it in fast motion. So just to explain it, it's a throne jar in B-mix clay, which is a white cone 5 to, I haven't tried it up to cone 8, but so basically stoneware clay, and I've painted a black band of black slip, which is just a cone 6 slip with some black underglaze and also some mason stains 6600 mixed into it 50-50, and once it's leather hard you can carve. So basically I freehand draw. You can just see basically I've got these Sgraffito tools down here, just needle tools. I put some rubber on them just to make them a bit easier to hold and use. I simply draw out, and I work from memory a lot with these pieces, so basically I can just do it all out of my head, but I'm simply sketching out on the surface and then carving afterwards. So this is just the drawing. So I can bore you to death doing this, so I'm going to finish now and then start a stop motion one. I'll edit it all together later on, but you can see the basic technique. It's just sitting here, so I will put on my superpowers now. Okay, it's finished as far as the carving. I basically got a little bit to do on the whale on the top. I've got to put some eyes on that whale and maybe a couple of little crease lines occasionally, but basically that was about 2.5 hours of carving. So I'm fast and I know what I'm doing. So when I first started doing these, it didn't, you know, it was a lot longer, but it's basically Sgraffito carving, and I've got a variety of tools. This is that WS tool from Kemper. This is just 2 needles sticking out. One's a little wider than the other. So you got these 2. I'm not sure if you can see the loop in that one. 2 needles in this one. Got an even wider tool here with 2 needles. I've got a little V-shaped carving tool in that one, and it's got 2 spikes on the end of that one, so it's like drawing 2 lines at a time. And then a loop tool here with a rounded loop and a square end loop. And if I want to do a carved area that's very smooth, I can use this. I didn't use this one in this piece anyway, but a variety of tools anyway, and I've got a lot more than that. But if I was working bigger pieces, I would probably use some bigger tools. So anyway, I'll show you the finished product at the end of the video. It's basically, I don't know what you would call these. I'm fascinated with urns, even though they're not saleable items in a sense, because what do you use it for is the question. And that's the curse of all of us as potters. We love making things, but for somebody to buy it, it generally has to have a use. That's the the retail side in marketing our work that we always have to figure out. So it's a balance. You do things that you love to do, make things, and then you make some things that will pay the bills. So but it's a we love what we do anyway, no matter what we make. All right, well, thanks very much. Vaughan Smith signing out in Nova Scotia.